T&D Sports, an exclusive video broadcast.
Welcome to Ward Melville Patriots Stadium, where we are at the Orlin Cohen Game of the Week, the Class A semifinals, home Ward Melville versus Smithtown East girls varsity lacrosse. This is a beautiful day outside. Here I am with my co-host, Jessica Scott. We just spoke with both coaches on the field. They are excited. Smithtown East varsity girls lacrosse, their head coach, Bree Claire. Here's their starting lineup. They are super excited today to be here. 2 years ago, they got to the county championship game. They are looking to get back to this after upsetting Comac this past week to get here. She said her girls are excited. They are ready. They are riding off of the momentum of upsetting Comac, and they are super excited to be in this game today. The spotlight player is number 22, Ava Archery. Her midfielder, our senior, Stanford captain. She's committed to going to Stanford for women's lacrosse. In 2 more draws today, she will reach her 100th draw control. You know, the coach said, Jess, today that the girl is looking to get it within 5 minutes to start to hit that 100th draw control. So it's very exciting. Going to be a really, really exciting game to watch. We're going to switch over to the home team, Ward Melville, where my co-host, Jessica Scott, will speak about them.
Ward Melville looks ready to go today. Coach Paragala said she continues to focus on their defensive unit. They review film. The girls look ready to go. Their highlight player today, returning back after a long injury, Grace Mulham. It's her second game back. She's a junior attending Princeton. Happy to share that Grace had her 100th point last game. Coach said she's really excited to have Grace back, and she feels like it's going to be a great game for her today.
Well, Jess, here we are. We were just here a couple of weeks ago where Ward Melville upset Northport.
Here we go. The butterflies are all set. I think we're ready to go.
Yes, and it's a little bit actually warmer out than it was the last time that we were here.
Less windy, too.
We're very excited to watch this game. I mean, these are both great teams. They have upset teams in the Class A to get here, and it's just going to be fun to see who goes to counties.
Looks like a perfect day for a game of lacrosse.
Beautiful. We'll be back at the draw.
Jump shot, leave your knee shot? We've got specialists for that. Face down after that face off? We've got specialists for that. Half pipe, leave you full of pain? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle, so you can feel better, faster.
2023-24 New York Riptide season tickets are on sale now. Join us at the Nassau Coliseum. Riptide games are action-packed and fun for the whole family. Don't wait. Get your season tickets now. Let's go Riptide! We'll see you at the Coliseum.
Lacks on a lie. Female owned, female coach, female inspired. The only girls lacrosse sports performance company on Long Island. Training youth, high school, and collegiate female athletes from Suffolk and Nassau. We focus on skill, speed, strength, nutrition, mental performance, recruitment support, and select competitive teams. We are supporting you to be the best girls lacrosse player you can be, on and off the field.
Experience, trusted, proven, excellence. Over 20 years of professional sports video production. The industry standard. T&D Sports Video Production. Whether it's a single game, a whole season, or a college recruitment video, T&D Sports is your one-stop video solution. T&D Sports Video Productions. All sports, all levels, all the time.
Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better, faster.
Incredible pass. Johnson on the other end. And then a goal back for Farmingdale.
Double comes every time Spallina beats it. He's got to give it up. He does to his brother who scores. Spallina to Spallina.
You have Leonetti behind her. Batika fires and a save by Bowden. Her fourth already.
Fourth in 7 minutes. And another one.
Oh my, what instincts.
And her hitting score. Gives it up, McNamara. He rips it and he scores.
Welcome back to Ward Melville Patriots Stadium, where we are 45 seconds away from opening draw. Jess, this is an exciting moment. We just did the national anthem. You could feel the intensity, can't you?
I know, as these athletes, they've competed at this level before, but there's nothing like a playoff game.
Especially to go to the county championship. Winner is going to play either number 2 Northport or number 3 William Floyd, who's actually playing right now, already at their halftime. It's going to be really exciting to see the first draw.
I don't know.
The first draw tells a lot, you know, in the game of women's lacrosse, I feel like. I think we're going to see the energy. I think we're going to see two teams battling. I know that when we were talking to the coaches on the field, they were both very excited and very confident in both of their teams. And I think that they're pretty evenly matched from what they told us.
Absolutely. The draw, they often say, controls the tempo of the game. It'll be interesting to see who's going to come out strong here. I'm sure that each team wants that possession right away.
Yeah, it looks like they're all huddled up. I'm really excited to see who comes on with the most energy.
That is true. Let's go. You wonder what's going on in the huddle right now. The coaches talking to the players getting pumped and centered and ready.
You know, I've been to some semifinal games and county championships as a player. I've also been to playoffs as a coach. And I think right now, really, you're just telling your kids to leave it all on the field.
No
Enjoy
regrets.
the moment, have fun, and leave it all out there. This could be your last game. You know, they say you earn one, you play one, you earn one. They have to earn their next day on this field. So
Absolutely. You have to be able to leave this field with no regrets today, making sure that you do everything possible to come out with that win.
you know, both of these teams, you know, have been there before. So it's going to be great to see. You know, they both have, you know, some seniors, but also some underclassmen. So very, very evenly matched. Here we go.
All
Looks
right.
like we're ready for this. Looks like one more huddle for Ward Melville. They better hurry up so they don't get a delay of game, because there's a lot more refs on the field during playoffs.
I saw 4 refs out there.
Yes, so the higher the game in playoffs, the more referees you're going to see. It really does help them keep the accountability. They've been doing a fantastic job. I mean, I was fortunate enough to be in a playoff game as a volunteer assistant with West Hampton. We had 3. They did a fantastic job. So they really are there so that way they can see a lot more and hold each other accountable to making the correct calls.
That's great. Here we are.
Here we are. Smithtown East spotlight player, number 22, Ava Ursery, the midfielder, going to Stanford, who will be going against the Ward Melville draw specialist, number 6, MJ Tampanaro, the sophomore who's committed to URI.
We're set.
You hear the energy. And the first draw is going to go to Smithtown East. And just like Coach Claire said, now number 22, Ava Arsery, is at her 99th draw control in history.
She probably really wanted that one to start the game off.
She did. The coach said she wanted it. Looks like Smithtown East is going to be taking their time on offense.
Ward Melville's putting some pressure out. It looks like they may be in a backer defense here.
Yeah, it looks like they are as well. You know, there's so many different backer defenses now. You could play backer up top, down low, both. So it'll be interesting to see how they play this one.
Looks like our backer is number 24, Olivia Comerford, if I'm looking at it right here. They switched back in.
Nice and steady, balls moving up top. They're very widespread, if you could see where the 12-meter is. They're getting that ball around nice and smoothly. They seem calm. They seem ready. It's going to be interesting to see what set they play here on a backer. You know, the thing about backer, when you're playing against it, you really need to move that ball quick.
And the idea is to find that open girl on the far side.
And that's going to be a shot at a goal, scored by number 1, Jenna Mellinger, midfielder, a sophomore for the Hills East.
Here we go. If we take another look at it, she switches back, makes a nice pass on the crease, and it's a nice drive with a nice bounce shot right up in that top corner. She really was strong on that move.
Yes. I've had the chance to train Jenna in a lot of settings, and she's really taken her game to the next level. She loves working that behind X spot, and she's really taken on that role. I've talked to Coach Claire about it, and you're going to see her a lot at X today.
It's got to feel good to get the first one.
Yes, 1-0 Smithtown. We're back at draw. Let's see if Ava Arsery can get her 100th draw control. Going up against Ward Melville, number 6, MJ Tampanaro. And it looks like the draw is going to go to Ward Melville. That's going to be a call on number 22 for a cross check.
Nice
Ward
switch
Melville
of the
with
field.
the offensive possession. Yeah, great switch of field. All right, looks like the Patriots are also going to be taking their time on offense, moving around that ball. They're also staying very big, which is going to be important. And that is going to be a shot just shy off net by number 6, MJ Tampanaro.
It's a quick release there.
Yeah, Smithtown's going to have to close in on those hots. And that is a shot and pipe shot by number 22, Grace Mulham. Patriots with 2 shots on net in the past minute. Let's see if they can get their third and get it in. They're staying poised, which I think is really important when you miss 2 shots in a row like that. You know, you really want to see your team just remembering that if you keep taking those shots, eventually one will go in.
And they are just that close. You want to get the next one in.
Yes. Ward Melville looks energized on this offense and not scared. It looks like everyone's on all cylinders. It doesn't matter who's firing. All right, they're staying big, staying poised. Ball's up top with number 5, Ava Simonton. And they're in a set here that looks like they're running ball from the top, looking for those cuts on the elbows. But they do also have a player at X, their star player, Olivia Comfortford. Looks like she's going to go to net here.
Oh.
And they're going to call a charge call.
Fans weren't happy with that.
The Patriot fans are not happy with that whistle. But, you know, we were watching. It could go either way, but you did see her dip her shoulder.
And I think it's important that once a call is made, you just get right back to playing the game. Do not let it get in your head. You need to move ahead.
Yes, now we're going to have possession for Smithtown East here. Again, they're going to stay in that really wide offensive threat. Working the ball around, staying poised. I think that's a good play by Coach Breclair. You know, taking your time on this Patriots defense is really going to be important. They are very strong. They're number 1 in Class A. They ended at number 1 for a reason. And they really limited a lot of their teams to low goals. So taking your time is really important here. All right, looks like they're going to go with the skip pass to X. Moving the ball around. It's a nice grab by number 1.
It's a nice double.
Yeah, that was a great hot. Nice stop double. It looks like Ward Melville is locking off Smithtown East's star player, her spot player, number 22. So it looks like Ward Melville's going with a face guard for number 22. Ava Arceray. I mean, when your spotlight player is marked off like that, you're really going to have, you know, other offensive players step up.
I think she's locked off by, I'm trying to see who she's locked off by.
Number 14.
Aaliyah Leonard. She's one of the 8th graders on Ward Melville High School. It looks like she has a clear assignment here.
Yes, when I talked to Coach Stephanie Paragallo when she was playing Northport, she wasn't sure if she was going to do this on Northport or not. And she did tell me that her 8th grader, it's Aliyah, right? Aliyah Leonard. Mm-hmm. She said that she was very good all season at locking off spotlight players. So I'm not surprised that she went this way, especially, you know, with a player like Ava Arceray who has, you know, the top goals of her team. That's another goal! And I believe that's by number 1, Jenna Mellinger. We're going to go to the replay here.
Here we are, right off the 8-meter. Explosion, nice dodge, and another low shot.
Step down. Beautiful shot by Jenna Mellinger.
A lot of power.
And we're going to go to break at this 2-0 timeout.
Jump shot, leave your knee shot? We've got specialists for that. Face down after that face off? We've got specialists for that. Half pipe, leave you full of pain? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle, so you can feel better, faster.
2023-24 New York Riptide season tickets are on sale now. Join us at the Nassau Coliseum. Riptide games are action-packed and fun for the whole family. Don't wait. Get your season tickets now. Let's go Riptide! We'll see you at the Coliseum.
And we're back. That was a timeout by Patriots, Ward Melville. And, you know, Smithtown East here, I think they're just taking their time. They're finding the holes in the defense. I think both teams are energized. Both teams are really showing up. There's been a couple of calls, a little bit more that hurt Ward Melville, I would say, than Smithtown East.
Absolutely. We've had 2 draw controls, 1 for each team. I think that Smithtown wants to keep this tempo, and Ward Melville needs to close this gap. Playoff games, you don't want to get those numbers too far apart from you.
And we are back at the 3rd draw. It's going to stay the same. Number 22, Ava Arcery for Smithtown East. If she gets this draw, she'll be at her 100th draw control. They also did a switch on the draw for number 18.
Kate Spinks.
Yes, Kate Spinks. So let's see how we work with this here. See who comes up with it.
It's very interesting if you look at how many.
And the draw is going to go to Smithtown East. Number 17. Jenna Soto, the attacker that's going to Georgetown. Also a junior, so she's got 1 more year with this program. And that's going to be a shot and goal by number 22, Ava Arcery. Midfielder going to Stanford. She didn't get that 100 draw control yet, but she got that goal.
Here we go, number 17 with the ball, passes it right in. Wow, with that height there, you can get really open right in the center.
That is beautiful, and that's a prime example of why she's going to Stanford. I was able to coach Ava Arcery at the Under Armour All-American Games this past summer. She is very good at getting off of the face guard, so I'm really not surprised that she was wide open in front of the crease. It looks like the fans were not happy about that one either, so I'm wondering if they were thinking it was maybe like a foul. Didn't look like one. And that's going to be Ava Arcery's 100th draw control for Smithtown East Spotlight player. Huge accomplishment, very hard to do. An offensive possession here again for Smithtown East varsity. You hear the coaches calling out a set. They're staying wide, staying poised.
A lot of pressure on the ball.
They're still locking off number 22.
We see right in the middle there.
So it'll be interesting.
Ground ball here.
And that's going to be a caused turnover by number 5, Ava Simonton. I mean, Jess, we saw this player play against Northport. That's just what she does.
She is quite a skilled player and a hustler. She's a player I'd want on my field all day.
Especially in a semifinal game. That caused turnover is huge. You know, I know me and you were watching the Denver UNC semifinal game a couple of nights ago, and a caused turnover won Denver that semi game.
You mentioned that game, and I still get the chills.
And that's going to be a save for number 43, Grace McDonald. And we're going to go back to this rewind save.
All right, here we go from behind. Nice dodge around. pass into the center. Wow, that goalie did an excellent job there stepping up.
And their goalie is a junior who is committed to Slippery Rock University. And she's going to have another save on this 8-meter.
Wow, she's pumped. You can feel her energy. There's nothing better than that for a goalie to come up with 2 huge saves there.
I mean, that is going to make your defense play confidently when you have a goalie stepping up like that in a semifinal game. All right, this is going to be an unsuccessful transition for Smithtown East. The ball is going to go to the Patriots, and we know that Ward Melville is very good at transition. So let's see what they do with this gift of a turnover by Smithtown East.
Here we go, and this is Quinlan Hildebrand. She has speed. She's another one of their 8th graders running the ball up from defense. Looks like the ball's going back to her.
All right, this is going to be another offensive possession for Ward Melville. Let's see if they can get their first goal of the game here. They're staying wide. Looks like they're going to be really playing from X, very similar to Smithtown East today.
It looks like number 23, Amelia Retzoff, has an ISO on her as well. They look like they're blocking and they're face guarding her as well. If you kind of look in there, the girl, number 23, right in the middle.
All right, ball's going to be at the wing. Back at X. Ward Melville seems like they're being patient too. Their spotlight player with the ball, Grace Mulham. It looks like she's looking to go almost every time she's at X.
Oh,
looking for that feed. And that's going to be another save for number 43, Grace McDonald, with her 4th save of the game. We're going to go back to this rewind. All right, we're going to go to this possession here instead because the ball is still in the Patriots' stick.
You know these Patriots want to get a goal here. They've got to get one in. They've had a couple of opportunities. I'm sure it's frustrating a little bit, but once you have the ball, you keep that tempo, keep control.
I mean, listen, they are finding the open man, so there's definitely holes in this defense that they can get through. They just really have to catch, fake, and finish on this goalie. And here we go again at X. It looks like Grace Mulhan. And that is going to be another save. That is the 5th save by number 43, Grace McDonald. She is the star player of this game right now. I mean, to deny this Patriots offense is not easy.
And as a defensive unit, to have goalies come up with saves like that, there's nothing that pumps the team up more, I feel like.
I mean, Jess, me and you have both been head varsity coaches. You have a goalie making saves like that. Even if it's one save, you're happy. She just did 4 in a row.
Here we go.
And this is going to be another possession. Looks like Smithtown East is going to come up with the ball. All right. It's going to be a whistle. We're going to go back to this rewind, this save, Jess.
Here we go around the crease. This goalie, she steps right out. Grace McDonald, she's strong, she's tall, and she is on fire right now.
All right, we're going to have a Smithtown East possession. Looks like they're looking to slow it down, but the Patriots defense is looking to apply that pressure. I mean, Smithtown East is doing a great job handling that pressure right now. Staying poised, looking.
They really seem very calm. They seem like they're in control.
That's a great look at a shot, and that's going to be another goal for the senior header to Stanford, Ava Arsery, with her 2nd goal of the game.
You can see that they're working very hard as a team to get Avery open. Coming off the pick, a nice shot. You know, when somebody is being closely guarded like that, you must work together to get them open. And you could see that there was an excellent pick set, that she came right off the shoulder, asked for the ball, and finished.
You know, the Patriots are really going to have to respond here with a 4-0 game.
Looks like we have a new draw.
Yeah, they're going to have to respond. They don't want to get themselves too deep in a hole. So this draw is extremely important. It looks like they switched it for the third time with Elia Leonard, number 16, the 8th grader.
Whew. Here we go.
I mean, this is not an easy feat with Smithtown East. I mean, 100 draw controls. Let's see if the Patriots can win this one.
Aaliyah is all set. Goes up.
And the draw is going to go to Smithtown East, number 22, Ava Arcer. This is going to be a possession for Smithtown East. I mean, they are really controlling the tempo of this game right now. And that was really what Coach Brie Claire was saying to me that she was trying to do. She knows, she highly, highly respects the Ward Melville Patriots. She respects the coach. She knows that they're a great team. She told her girls, we just have to value the possession, make sure we're taking the chances we need to take, and finish well on this goalie.
No team likes to be behind 4-0, so I'm sure that they are looking to get possession here, making sure they don't get another goal. Defense looks focused.
Looks like they're going into another set here offensively. And we're still in a walk-off. It will be interesting to see if Coach Paragallo takes the face guard off, considering she scored 2 goals. So I'm kind of curious to see if the defense makes adjustments here. Number 1, Jenna Mellinger with the ball.
A lot of ball movement, which makes all the defenders move, having to work extremely hard to make sure that nobody gets open.
All right, that's going to be a cause turnover here and a pickup by number 1, Peyton Phillips. All right, looks like it's going to be a whistle. Patriots with possession. That is definitely a cause turnover they needed. Ward Melville with the offensive possession. Looks like they're really going to be working this X spot. Ball's up top. Now at the wing, back at X. I mean, their offense moves the ball beautifully. Fast, sharp. Let's see if they have an answer on this offensive possession.
I would imagine they're going to maintain possession, work for something good. Oop, flag here.
It's going to be a call. It's going to get them an 8-meter. All right, so this is another opportunity for the Ward Melville Patriots. Number 5, Ava Simonton on the 8-meter. Off the whistle, and it's going to be a goal for Ava Simonton. First goal of the game for the Ward Melville Patriots. We're going to go back to this replay here.
Such an excellent job here. If you look around, Smithtown is surrounding Ava Simonton. She comes off, explodes off that line. Nice, strong bounce shot.
I really think that was the way to go, either a bounce shot or low, especially because, you know, number 43 made 4 saves high. It really shows the player that Ava Simonton is. Wow, this crowd is a little rowdy today.
I could feel it.
A little bit more intense than the Northport game.
There's definitely some energy.
You got to be careful what we get on camera here. And
Definitely adds a dynamic for the players when they start to hear the crowd going. So it's that level of kind of just staying focused on your game, listening to your coach.
All right, we're back at the draw here. It's 4-1, Smithtown East in the lead.
8th grader Aaliyah Leonard on the draw for Ward Melville against number 22, Ava
Arcer. Looks like she's switching up the draw here. I mean, this is really a testament why she's going to Stanford. Just off one draw that she took against this player, she knows where to tell her players to go. And you see that a lot in the top 20 games on the college end. Looks like the draw is going to go to Ward Melville. Number 23, Amelia Retzlaff. Committed junior going to Navy. Gets the possession for her team. Ward Melville on the offensive run-in. And they're going to call that. Looks like the officials are going to stay tight with this one and call it a cross-check. Number 19, Mia Perosi, the junior committed to Marist, is going to be on the 8-meter. And that is going to be a save by number 43. Looks like it rolled in, but she kicked it right out.
They're going to have to stay very strong when they're taking their shots against this goalie.
Playing it from X again.
Oh, I saw where she was going there.
It looked like she had it. She really had that roll off of the defender. It looks like it almost got stuck in the stick. All right, Ward Melville is going to have this possession again. I mean, that's important for you to be chasing your shots, right? Because now they have their third opportunity in this one possession.
Absolutely. Having that player chase the ball behind the goal, that is a role and a responsibility that coaches often assign, and make sure that players are there.
All right, we're going to go with the ISO here.
Wow.
And that's going to be a goal by number 5, Ava Simonton. The sophomore with her second goal of the game.
Ava Simonton coming from the top. She's going to do a nice switch on her defender. As you see, there's a held flag there. I'm assuming for some shooting space, and she was able to finish.
That was a beautiful shot. You almost didn't know if it went in or not with the way the goalie was placed.
I think that's why these players need power and placement with the shots. It looks like the change in the draw has actually been very helpful for the Patriots.
Yeah, it's going to be very, very interesting to see this draw because with these two players, it's 1-1 right now.
This draw control has become such a skill and an expertise for players.
Yep, well, you know, Jess, I love the draw. It's something that I love to train. It's something that I just love to see these players thrive in and really make it a skill for themselves. I mean, circle girls as well. You know, it's just so exciting to see how they work together. It's like another team within a team. And it looks like it's going to go to Ward Melville again. Number 23, Amelia Retzlaff. Ward Melville Patriots with possession. Like we said in the beginning of the game, the draw is going to tell it all.
I feel like there's a shift in energy and tempo after a couple of draw controls. Now we just need to finish some of these shots.
I think it looks like it's going to be a yellow, but I'm unsure. No, it's not a yellow card.
I'm not quite sure what that call was.
It could have been a 3 seconds call. They were already behind.
Did you just see how
That's
fast she
gonna be a
exploded off the line there?
Oh, yeah. Amelia Perozzi is known for her speed. She's also a star of the Ward Melville soccer team who won states this year. She was instrumental in that. And it's all because of her speed. She's very, very speedy, very smart player. Looks like she's going to look for the assist on this one. And that is going to be an assist and a goal. Amelia Perozzi, unselfish on the 8-meter, gives the goal to Ava Simonton with her third of the game. Let's go to this rewind, Jess.
I love when these players take the better, they make that choice. Do I come off the line, take a shot, or do I look to my teammate who's wide open in the middle there? And Ava Simonton finished so beautifully.
That was an earned goal there. Just an unselfish play by Amelia Perozzi. You need players to come in and really take that unselfish approach to win a game like this.
Coaches will often say, what is the better shot? And that looked like it was.
And here we are, a shift of momentum. It's 4-3. Smithtown East still in the lead. But the draw is sharing some wealth here on both sides. Both sides are even now with the draw.
Oh,
and that
like
is going
an
to
early draw, didn't it?
All right, it looks like they're going to call something here.
I think the fans feel that she started a little bit early. I wouldn't disagree. I did see some movement. I'm not sure.
I saw movement, but it was hard to tell who it was.
Exactly.
And you have to understand that these refs are noticing movement before we do. And if it's both of them, they're just going to let it play out.
Which I think is a good call, especially in such a tight game.
All right, it looks like that's going to be a call on the Ward Melville defenders. All right, it's getting a little bit more of an aggressive game now.
You know, it'll be important for these officials to keep this game safe, in control, so these two teams can have a good game here.
It looks like that's going to also be a foul call, but she's not going to get the 8-meter. It was just outside the 8. All right, Smithtown East with possession here, surrounded by Ward Melville. But it looks like they're going to keep possession.
Ward Melville still locking off.
And it looks like Smithtown East has made some subs on their midfield line, which keeping the legs fresh.
It's always nice when you have that depth because these girls are running hard up and down the field. When you can switch those midfield lines and not change the tempo of the game, it's a great thing. It's a huge strength for teams.
Yes, and that's something that Coach Breclair told me, that she really feels like she has a lot more midfielders than Ward Melville does. They don't really make many subs in the midfield. So she was really trying to use that to her strengths today. All right, Alexis Savage with the ball. Special player to me. I've gotten to coach her before. A great midfielder. She's heading to William and Mary as a junior. She's committed to play there. Looks like they're going to have possession over at the wing for Smithtown East still. Running a set. You know, Smithtown East offense looks like they're really, really looking for the right look, not just any look. Taking their time here. Ooh. All right, that's going to be a call on Ward Melville. That was a tricky flip. I don't know if I would have
made me a little nervous, to be
wanted
honest.
my player to make that pass. But maybe she had no choice.
Oh.
That is going to be a goal by number 22, Ava Arcery, the midfielder heading to Stanford. That was a beautiful looking The pressure was on her by the Ward Melville defense, and we're going to go back to this rewind.
If everybody could really look how strong she holds her body with all that pressure on her, and then she's able to fire and release. I mean, really, really shows her strength there.
She is really self-aware of where she is on the 8. She probably could have shot that blind. She knew where she was. She knew that she had the pressure on her at one side. But you let her get her hands free, she is going to get that shot off.
I would imagine that is why they're locking her off, because once she has that possession, she really is so incredibly powerful and confident.
I think the Smithtown East offense is doing a great job still getting the ball into her. They must have practiced. Now, I don't know this. I didn't talk to Coach Reclaire about this. They must have practiced the lock off. I would imagine she's a player who gets locked off quite a bit.
Yeah, I would imagine this is not her first time in this scenario.
Yeah. 5-3, Smithtown East in the lead with 3 minutes left in this first half in the Class A semifinal game. And the draw is going to go to Ava Arcery. A very needed possession for Smithtown East.
She is a strong, strong player.
And that is going to be a yellow card. Am I correct, Jess?
It is a yellow card for number 14, Aaliyah Leonard.
You know, I think in a game like this, the calls are going to just be tighter. And I think that there was a warning on the first draw. And that was definitely, you know, I think they want to do it early, right? If you call those calls early, the game is going to get tightened up.
You can almost feel some of the frustration in those calls, you know. You know, that Ava continues to get the ball.
I think they're calling it correctly. I know the fans are not happy, but you cannot slash at a player with the ball. You just got to body up, and I would be telling my girls not to swing.
You know, oftentimes we tell our players, you know, take the stick out of it, use your body, step into the player. When you start to use those checks and they're not in control, you're going to get yourself into a situation where you're more than a player down.
Yeah, and you have to expect with 4 refs in the field, anything is going to be called.
And here she is again.
And she's in the 8, which is going to give her an 8-meter. All right. We have number 22 with an 8-meter.
Oh, they moved her back. I guess the foul was a little bit further out.
All right, Smithtown East with possession here.
And now remember, they are up a player still. That penalty is still being served out.
I think it's going to be really interesting to see what they do with this possession. I'll tell you what, I got to give it to her. Ava Arcery is really keeping her cool. I think that really speaks volumes for this player.
Well, you know, when you are being face guarded,
and she gets the ball back.
When you're getting face guarded, you really, truly have to be able to dig deep mentally and not let it get in your head. You need to continue to work hard, rely on your teammates, and stay strong and solid.
All right, Smithtown East is going to have this possession again. And we got 1:28 left in the half.
Excellent defense here by number 1, Peyton Phillips. Oh, and then she leans in. You know, sometimes when there's a difference in height like that, it becomes a little bit challenging. When
It does.
You know.
I'll tell you what, number 22 is impressing me. She is just keeping her cool, and she is taking it. All right, looks like Ward Melville. Amelia Retzlaff, the junior going to Navy with the caused turnover.
Here we
Ward
go with
Melville
numbers.
is going to take this possession.
Ooh!
And that's going to be a foul and a yellow card. So we got 2 yellows within 3 minutes of this half.
You know, she's coming in full speed there with a whole line of defense chasing after her. Really hard to control yourself.
Let's see this rewind.
Look how fast she's coming in. Nice pass, speed and acceleration. Here she is with her free position. We see number 18 behind the goal, Kate Spinks, to chase any missed shot or save.
And that's going to be a save by number 43, Grace McDonald. Ward Melville still has possession. Another save by this goalie.
If you see Grace McDonald, she steps out into the player and really takes away much of the angle.
I mean, this is a goalie that has, is that another save? Could have been maybe a save. Probably would have given it to her. 8 saves on this half. Another pipe. 3 pipes for the Ward Melville offense. All right, number 2, Grace Balaka. Junior headed to Villanova on the 8-meter with 14 seconds left in this half. This is an intense game, Jess. And that's going to be a goal by number 22, Grace Balaka. Making it 5-4. Smithtown East still in the lead. Let's go to this rewind.
You know that Ward Melville knew that this was an important shot to make here. Grace confidently coming off the line. A nice bouncer. Made that goalie go low. It seems as if she's really stepping out for those high shots. I think it's safe for them to, they really need to move her and get around her. That was an excellent shot, 4-5. With 10 seconds left, that's a much better score for the Ward Melville Patriots.
Yeah, Ward Melville is a tough team. They did not let up. They wanted that ball on defense. They worked hard. They had a few whistles. Yeah, there was a few yellow cards. I mean, you're going to expect this in a semifinal game. This is a very important draw for both teams right now with a 1-goal game.
10 seconds left.
I mean, you could score in 10 seconds.
Absolutely.
And that's going to be a call on Ward Melville. A right call. You cannot hold stick check, but that's going to be half. And we're going to go to break at this halftime. We'll be back in this very intense semifinal Class A match at the Orlin Cohen Game of the Week.
Jump shot, leave your knee shot? We've got specialists for that. Face down after that face off? We've got specialists for that. Half pipe, leave you full of pain? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle, so you can feel better faster.
2023-24 New York Riptide season tickets are on sale now. Join us at the Nassau Coliseum. Riptide games are action-packed and fun for the whole family. Don't wait. Get your season tickets now. Let's go Riptide! We'll see you at the Coliseum.
Lacrosse and Ally. Female owned, female coach, female inspired. The only girls lacrosse sports performance company on Long Island. Training youth, high school, and collegiate female athletes from Suffolk and Nassau. We focus on skill, speed, strength, nutrition, mental performance, recruitment support, and select competitive teams. We are supporting you to be the best girls lacrosse player you can be, on and off the field.
Experience, trusted, proven, excellence. Over 20 years of professional sports video production. The industry standard. T&D Sports Video Production. Whether it's a single game, a whole season, or a college recruitment video, T&D Sports is your one-stop video solution. T&D Sports Video Productions. All sports, all levels, all the time.
Jump shot, leave your knee shot? We've got specialists for that. Face down after that face off? We've got specialists for that. Half pipe, leave you full of pain? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle, so you can feel better, faster.
2023-24 New York Riptide season tickets are on sale now. Join us at the Nassau Coliseum. Riptide games are action-packed and fun for the whole family. Don't wait. Get your season tickets now.
Let's go Riptide!
We'll see you at the Coliseum.
Lax and Ally. Female owned, female coach, female inspired. The only girls lacrosse sports performance company on Long Island. Training youth, high school, and collegiate female athletes from Suffolk and Nassau. We focus on skill, speed, strength, nutrition, mental performance, recruitment support, and select competitive teams. We are supporting you to be the best girls lacrosse player you can be, on and off the field.
And welcome back to the Ward Melville Patriots Stadium for the Class A semifinal game. Orlin Cohen game of the week. Smithtown East 5-4 in the lead at halftime. Ward Melville creeping up against them in the last 15 minutes of the first half. It was 4-0 for a while. Smithtown East. I'm here with my co-host, Jessica Scott.
It's great to be here today with you.
So fun. Such an intense game. So much fun to watch. So much heart. So much hustle by both teams. Really, it looks like it's coming down to draw controls, I would say.
Absolutely, and you could feel the energy here. The game's getting a little chippy, a little intense, a little aggressive. You wonder if the players are frustrated with the score or, you know, what really is going through their heads right now. I think it's great that Ward Melville closed that gap.
Yeah.
You know.
Ava Arceray with 3 goals on the game. She was a spotlight player for Smithtown East. Spotlight player Grace Mulham is doing a great job at X. I think that what she's doing a great job at is really drawing the defenders to her, getting her teammates open. I mean, Ava Simonton has really been the star of the offense. 3 goals for Ward Melville, really getting them back in the game. 3 goals in a row. We have Grace Balaka, who's also contributing for Ward Melville on the offensive end to get them, you know, those goals, making it a 5-4 game.
When you really look at, though, what is controlling this game, it seems like that draw control is key. Ward Melville's made a couple of changes, and I think they're looking for some consistency.
Yeah, I think Smithtown East goalie, number 43, Grace McDonald, has done an incredible job. I mean, she has 8 saves on the day already in the first half. But I think Smithtown East is going to have to make some adjustments on defense because Ward Melville seems to be gaining momentum on the offensive end. And you can't just rely on the goalie saves. You got to close those holes.
Absolutely. I will say this is my first time seeing Grace McDonald play, and she's a great, solid, exciting goalie to watch.
Agreed. I think Smithtown East is really playing the safe game on offense. They're taking their time. They seem to be looking for the right moment. However, their team on the offensive end really does look like they understand where they all are. They know what their coach expects of them. And even though the Ward Melville defense is locking off Ava Arceray, she still has 3 goals with the face guard.
Well, you could tell her teammates are working hard to get her open. She is a strong player. She holds her body in a way that is confident. And when she is working off those screens, she is getting open.
Yeah, she has a lot of size to her. And I think sometimes when you see size, you sometimes think that they're going to be like lanky and not as strong. She is very strong, and she's taking some hits today.
Absolutely. When you're a player like her and you know you are the number that everybody's watching, you really have to stay out of your head, focused on the game.
Oh, so it looks like Ward Melville is going to be going over to their fans before they go on to the draw. We're going to be going to draw in just a few minutes, so we will see you soon.
Jump shot, leave your knee shot? We've got specialists for that. Face down after that face off? We've got specialists for that. Half pipe, leave you full of pain? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle, so you can feel better faster.
2023-24 New York Riptide season tickets are on sale now. Join us at the Nassau Coliseum. Riptide games are action-packed and fun for the whole family. Don't wait. Get your season tickets now. Let's go Riptide! We'll see you at the Coliseum.
Lacks on a lie. Female owned, female coach, female inspired. The only girls lacrosse sports performance company on Long Island. Training youth, high school, and collegiate female athletes from Suffolk and Nassau. We focus on skill, speed, strength, nutrition, mental performance, recruitment support, and select competitive teams. We are supporting you to be the best girls lacrosse player you can be, on and off the field.
And we are back at the Ward Melville Patriots Stadium. We are about to take the first draw of the second half. This is the Orlin Cohen Game of the Week. It's the Class A semifinals. And we are at a 5-4 lead for Smithtown East, a one-goal game. Jess, we know that when it's a one-goal game, it is going to be intense. Everything is going to be left on this field in the next 25 minutes.
We have a full 25 minutes here. It looks like Ward Melville has changed back to their starting draw player, MJ Tipinaro, against number 22, Ava Archery.
Ooh, that's going to be a draw for Smithtown East. Number 18, Alexis Savage. Yep, Alexis Savage. And like I said, I've coached Alexis before. She is a great circle player. Very, very good at getting that ball on the draw control. I think it's very smart to be playing her on the circle and getting that possession for Smithtown East. All right, we're going to have a Smithtown East offensive possession. Looks like they're looking to go to X. All right. We're going to be up top here. Ward Melville playing a very, very... That's going to be a goal by number 17. Jenna Soto, the attacker, headed to Georgetown. We're going to go back to this rewind.
If we look at how strong Jenna Soto takes this ball, one defender, two defenders, three defenders, and a powerful shot. I mean, that is pretty incredible.
And you talk about dodging cones, that's what it should look like.
She just dodged three defenders.
Hey, when I put those cones out on training and I see girls doing it like that, I know they're going to be able to translate it to the game.
Very impressive.
That was huge for Smithtown East. (6-4), Smithtown East in the lead. Not even a minute into the second half right now. Feel the intensity on each of these draws, Jess.
You have to stay so still, so steady. There seems to be some sort of draw commotion.
Right, it looks like they're getting a little bit of a lecture.
Lecture, direction, feels assertive.
I'm a draw queen, okay? That was a lecture.
Yeah, I saw that too.
So, you know, it could be a tactic. Maybe you say something's wrong just to shake it up a little bit, maybe get in a draw girl's head. All right, it looks like he's going to call this one for Ward Melville. I'm not really sure what the call was.
It looked like it was an illegal draw for Ava Arsenault.
Looks like number 6 is going to get on that 8-meter. MJ Timonara. And that's going to be a deflection by Smithtown East defense. And it looks like Ward Melville's still going to come up with it. They are very good at trailing the shot. That is going to be a save by number 43, Grace McDonald. This goalie is on fire for Smithtown East.
Really, truly, an excellent pass from the Ward Melville attackers. Down low, see the cut. Nice shot there. The defense comes in a little bit too strong, but another great save by number 43, Grace McDonald.
Wow, number 2 is going to be on the 8-meter, Grace Galaka, with a goal in the game already. And it's just going to go over the net. And it's going to be Smithtown East possession.
You see how those defenders crashed so hard on her as she came off the 8. 3 defenders around you and that goalie right in front.
Transition. Number 18, Alexis Savage with the ball, helping out that defense with the transition. And that's going to be a Smithtown East offensive possession.
Ward Melville putting some pressure on the ball, pressuring out pretty far, all the way up to the restraining line.
Number 8, Nora Kelly. She's a defender, but it looks like she's helping out with some offense today. Nora Kelly, also an excellent player. She's heading to Binghamton. She's a junior. Smithtown East is really valuing this possession. Ward Melville is really coming up with these really, really strong defensive pressure.
You see how hard the defenders are working, how hard Smithtown is making them work, but they are not giving up. Oh, excellent check there.
Great check by Amelia Retzlaff, but it looks like the ref is going to call this one.
I'm not quite sure if he called the check. Did he call the check? He did call the check, yeah.
It did look a little reachy. It could have been a cross check, depending on the angle.
It was there. It just may have been the follow-through.
It's really where you're positioned, your body is positioned. You cannot reach at all. Number 1, Jenna Mellinger with her 3rd goal of this game for Smithtown East.
You know, Smithtown has scored a couple of their goals off the 8-meter here. You watch the acceleration. Ward Melville has players on both sides. She takes a nice hard acceleration and a quick release.
Beautiful goal by Jenna Mellinger. She is really locked in today. I have to be honest, Jess, I'm gonna shout her out a little bit. I have known this kid since she has been a youth player, and to see the game that she is having today is just so amazing. She plays for Jesters. She's an attacker there as well. She has worked so hard to be in this moment, and to see the work that she's put in and that it's translating on the field is just something really special to watch.
So great for kids to see that, to understand that all that hard work does pay off.
It does, and she's been really working at this game for years. So I know that she's worked really hard to be a starter for Smithtown East. Last year she wasn't one. So just to see her come in as a 2025 sophomore and really show up, it's pretty awesome to watch. That's going to be a draw control for number 22, Ava Arsery for Smithtown. They're going to transition this ball, but the Patriots are not going to make this one easy, I can tell you that. It's going to be an offensive possession now for Smithtown East. They were able to get it over the line. Nora Kelly playing more of a midfield role, number 8 for Smithtown East. Ward Melville's coming out and pressuring. I think that shows that they really trust their defenders to make the right decision. Almost got it there. Bullet X. Oh, that's going to be another goal for number 22, Ava Arsery. And you see, this feed-in, okay, by Jenna Soto. You saw these players talking to each other.
You see her making that eye contact. I mean, look at that pass. She weaved right through 3 defenders, and Ava Arsery was able to snag it and finish that shot.
All right, that is going to be a timeout for Ward Melville. It's 8-4. Smithtown East in the lead with 20 minutes left.
Jump shot, leave your knee shot? We've got specialists for that. Face down after that face off? We've got specialists for that. Half pipe, leave you full of pain? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle, so you can feel better faster.
(2023-24) New York Riptide season tickets are on sale now. Join us at the Nassau Coliseum. Riptide games are action-packed and fun for the whole family. Don't wait. Get your season tickets now. Let's go, Riptide! We'll see you.
Lax and Ally. Female owned, female coach, female inspired. The only girls lacrosse sports performance company on Long Island. Training youth, high school, and collegiate female athletes from Suffolk and Nassau. We focus on skill, speed, strength, nutrition, mental performance, recruitment support, and select competitive teams. We are supporting you to be the best girls lacrosse player you can be, on and off the field.
All right, please subscribe to TND Sports on YouTube. We've been working with these guys all season long. They're amazing. They do such an incredible job. They are the best at what they do. Make sure that you subscribe because they don't just do girls and boys lacrosse. They do so many games from football to flag football. Make sure you subscribe so you get those updates. We are back after that timeout. It is 8-4. Smithtown East in the lead, but I got to be honest, Jess, Ward Melville's the #1 seed. They are in their home turf. You are a Ward Melville alumni. You know that they are going to fight for every ball, correct?
Absolutely. If they've made a change on the draw, I am sure Coach Paragallo during that timeout said, we must close this gap. We need to come out ready to go.
That's going to be a draw for number 18, Alexis Savage, the junior, heading to William and Mary. Listen, when you're a team that has not only a draw girl but circle girls, you're going to get possession. Ward Melville's going to have to really adjust their draw here. That was a great check by Ava Simonton. It looks like Ward Melville's going to come up with that. That is a cause turnover they needed. Ava Simonton really stepping up both on the defense and offensive end today.
I think Ward Melville is aware of how critical it is right now to gain possession and control back of this game.
Yeah, listen, if you're not winning the draws, the next best thing is getting the cause turnovers on defense. You need that. All right, Ward Melville's going to work that X spot again with number 22, Grace Mulham. She really seems to be controlling the tempo for the offense. It's her second game back, correct?
Yes, Coach said it's her second game back. They were very excited to have her back because she has been gone for most of the season.
Yeah, that's huge when you have a player like her. You know, she's a spotlight player today. And that's going to be a shot by Mia Perosi. Just a little high.
You wonder if the players are aware how skilled this goalie is, and it could get into their head a little bit.
Definitely. I think, you know, for Ward Melville, and that's another save by number 43.
You could see Ward Melville really trying to throw those fakes in around this very tall, strong goalie.
Another save again for our goalie here.
Yeah, she is having a day. If everybody watches, you see the attacker come in, make a good dodge, and the goalie steps right up and out. You have to get the ball behind her.
I mean, she is amped up, this goalie. That's another save by number 43.
You know, she's quick on her feet.
Grace McDonald gets the call for herself. She is the 8th defender on this field today.
You know, when you have somebody solid in that goal that's feeling confident, feeling good, and making these saves, I really feel that it helps the whole team feel good about the game.
She is putting this team on her back
What a
today.
clear.
She is putting this team on her back today. You know, like I said, I haven't gotten to see her play live. I've seen a few live streams. It's just a little bit of high of a pass.
Here we go.
Smithtown East is going to have to work for this one.
Number 24, Olivia Comerford Jr. going to UPenn, taking the ball up.
She's speedy. We've seen her play against Northport. She has wheels. Looks like they're going to transition this here by swinging it. I think that's smart. Smithtown East is pretty good in the midfield. All right, looks like the Patriots are going to get another opportunity on offense. They do need a goal to change this game up. Right, we're going to go back to X here, again with number 22, Olivia Comerford. Oh, no, that's the defender. 22 is Grace Mulham. Sorry, she's heading to Princeton. Spotlight player of the game. She really works that X spot.
See that defense switching. Oh,
Wow, that is going to be a goal by number 18, Kate Spinks, and what a goal it is. The junior headed to Brown. Let's go back to this rewind, Jess.
You know, I think that the attack is trying to find creative ways to get around the crease here. You see the pass, and Kate Spinks can see that the open area is back around, and she did an old school shovel shot there.
I know. I remember back in my day, I used to get yelled at for shovel shots.
I used to go find myself right on the bench if I did them in a game.
That happened to me when I was a junior.
Yeah, they were big no-nos, but I guess for today's game, you know what?
Anything goes. A goal's a goal, right?
A goal is a goal, and they found their way around.
8-5, Smithtown East. It's the first goal for Ward Melville in this half. 16 minutes to go. You know, Smithtown East is really going to have to value the possession. Right now on draw is going to be Kristen Boswinkle, the senior headed to Hamilton. It's going to go, though, to Ava Arcer, the midfielder headed to Stanford for Smithtown East. I think she knew they needed that draw.
You know, Ward Melville's really having a hard time against number 22 winning this draw. She has strength, she has size. She clearly is a very skilled player.
Yeah, I think, you know, if I was the Smithtown East coach, being 3 goals up, I would try to eat time.
We have 15 minutes left, which is a lot of time. Value that possession for sure.
Yeah, I would be eating time and telling my players the best shot, best goal. Still going to goal. We're still in green. But let's really wait.
You know, in high school lacrosse with no shot clock, you can spend some time.
And that's going to be a goal by number 17. Jenna Soto, the attacker heading to Georgetown. Ava Arcery with the assist. We're going to go back to this rewind with Jess Scott.
Let's take a look at it. Ava's up at the top here, Ava Arcery with the ball. She kind of takes her time looking around, and there is a nice, strong cut. You know, covered, but still able to possess the ball and finish the shot.
Jenna Soto is having a fantastic game. You know, whether she's assisting or whether she's scoring, she's really showing, you know, why she's headed to Georgetown. Listen, I know the head coach, Ricky. He was the former USA Women's Lacrosse coach. It is not easy to be recruited to Georgetown, and I think she's really showing why she's committed there.
Here we go. We moved over now.
All right, they're going to call a false start on Smithtown East, number 22. She sees that open. That is going to be a goal for number 18, Kate Spinks. Her second of the day for Ward Melville, assisted by Grace Mulham, the spotlight player.
It's really interesting when you watch her come across here. I think they're finding kind of a hole with the goalie. If you see, it was another shot that was below the waist. And shoveled.
Yeah. It looks like they're almost trying to find ways to hide their stick as much as they can. They have figured out that number 43, the goalie, is very, very good at finding your follow-through. So if she can't see your stick, it's going to be harder for Grace McDonald.
And if you're square up to her, I think that she takes up so much of the goal when she steps out. It was hard to get around. So right there, you see that she moved the goalie and found a space.
Another draw control by Ava Arsbury. I mean, listen, if she can keep coming up with those draws, 15 minutes left in the second half, it's going to be very hard for Ward Melville. However, they're making a comeback. They've had 2 goals in this half. And I think Smithtown East is going to have to respond on this offensive possession.
Yeah, 9-6. This is a very close game.
We're looking for the call here.
I feel like the fans know what the call is and they don't like it.
The intensity in this game is something special. All right, you hear the Ward Melville defense really talking, but you also hear the offense. They are locking off. Number 22 still.
It's interesting.
All right, Smithtown East remaining poised. Listen, Jenna Soto is having a great game. You want the ball in her stick, especially when the Ward Melville defense is coming out and pressuring.
You've got to really be careful when you're playing defense, not to extend. Nice check there.
A great check, great pause turnover. Oh, they're going to give a yellow card.
Cross check.
It was a cross check. I think, you know, what's going to happen right here, we're going to see yellow cards being thrown, and here's why. These refs need to reel in this game, not only on the field, but off.
Absolutely.
Watch this rewind.
Here we go. A great ground ball clearing up. You see a full extension enter back there. I mean, if she would have moved her body in a little bit closer, I feel that maybe she wouldn't have gotten a call there, but definitely from the ref's perspective, it looks like she leaned in and extended.
You have to remember, they're also being, you know, these refs that are getting these games, they're the top refs in the county, on Long Island, for both Nassau and Suffolk. They're also looking to keep their top rank, right? So they're going to lock in those calls.
I would imagine they get pretty nervous and excited before these games too. It's so important that they're sharp and they're on as well. Nice double there.
All right. It's going to be a call. We're going to have Ava Simonton on the 8-meter. She has 3 goals on the day. Let's see if she can make it 4. This would be huge for Ward Melville, putting them within a 2-goal game. Let's see if number 43 can come up with another save. She's had 14 on the day here, and that's going to be a save for number 43. Did she get a piece of it? Unsure.
I do really believe that this Ward Melville team knows that they are going up against a goalie who's doing quite well today. And it's really important that they try not to let them.
And that's going to be a goal.
Wow, here we go.
By number 2, Grace Balaka, her 3rd of the day.
Once again, when we look at this goal, it's coming in from a different angle than square on. She's coming in from the side. She does a reverse. The goalie had come out, and then she went right over her shoulder. Really showing some creativeness with the shooting.
Yeah, I think Ward Melville is really showing their skill. And that's going to be a timeout. We'll be back in a few minutes here.
Jump shot, leave your knee shot? We've got specialists for that. Face down after that face off? We've got specialists for that. Half pipe leave you full of pain? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle, so you can feel better, faster.
2023-24 New York Riptide season tickets are on sale now. Join us at the Nassau Coliseum. Riptide games are action-packed and fun for the whole family. Don't wait. Get your season tickets now. Let's go Riptide! We'll see you at the Coliseum.
Lacks on a Lie. Female owned, female coach, female inspired. The only girls lacrosse sports performance company on Long Island. Training youth, high school, and collegiate female athletes from Suffolk and Nassau. We focus on skill, speed, strength, nutrition, mental performance, recruitment support, and select competitive teams. We are supporting you to be the best girls lacrosse player you can be, on and off the field.
And we're back at that timeout. It is a 9-7 game. Smithtown East still in the lead, but Ward Melville is climbing just like we said they would. This is a team that is the #1 seed for a reason. They are not going to give up. They are working hard to get those possessions. If they're not winning the draw, they're looking for those caused turnovers.
Absolutely here. You know these Ward Melville Patriots want to gain control of this game. I feel that the tempo has shifted. 3 nice goals there for Ward Melville.
Hey, Jess.
Hey.
How you doing?
It's getting a little chillier out here, but it's still a beautiful day for this game. Very excited to see the last 13 minutes of the semifinals.
I mean, this is a game that you want to be commentating at. It's a 9-7 game, 2 goals, both teams great. We're back at the draw with 13 minutes left. That is a lot of time in girls lacrosse. It's going to be very interesting to see who comes up with this one. 2 goals, it could be anyone's game now. And that's going to be possession for Smithtown East. Number 17, Jenna Soto, the attacker, who's on the circle.
You really can see the importance of this draw control.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Ward Melville's really good, even if they don't win it. Like, they're on you.
The pressure that they're applying on defense shows their speed. Oftentimes, teams can't come out that far and play defense if they don't have the speed.
Definitely.
Definitely good footwork, communication.
In my opinion, I think Smithtown East has to hit hard here. They need a goal.
Absolutely. I think they need to look for their open players. Probably not the time to delay too much, because Ward Melville, is feeling good after getting some goals there.
Yeah, I would be doing exactly what they're doing. Hold the ball, value the possession, let them make the calls, play to the whistle.
Well, with that applied pressure that they're making, if you just saw, there was another foul on the extension. So, it's interesting here what they're doing.
It's almost like they know that they're going to make a foul. I mean, I think Ward Melville's had enough fouls in this game for them to know that they can play this. Oh, so sneaky. And a shot at goal by number 22. Ava Arcery is really showing why her game has been talked about all season.
One of the things you see Ava Arcery here, she was kind of looking around. You thought they were slowing down, and then you wonder if the defense kind of sat back a little bit, because once that acceleration happened, she did have a step on them. However, the defense collapsed on her, and with that strength, she was able to get through there still and finish the shot.
She was very sneaky on that. She almost stopped.
Well, I thought she was stalling a little bit for a second.
She faked me out.
Absolutely, she did. And I'm pretty sure that that's what happened on the defense. That's why you always need to be ready to go, especially with such a skilled player.
All right, this draw is going to be very important for Ward Melville to win. I know they're going to fight for this. They already switched again. It's number 11, Ava Folkman. So they're really just trying to figure out what works. And I think you expect this.
Oh, no, not number, I think it's number 18, actually, Kate Spinks.
And that's another draw control for Smithtown East. Ava Arcery really showing her poise here. A very important
See that
role.
Stick switch for the defender.
All right, we'll see what the refs do here. It looks like they're going to not call yellow. they're just going to call it.
So important for Ward Melville to keep control, keep tempo. The last thing they need are cards here.
Yeah, I see just wanting the ball, but they have to play it smart. If she hit her in the head, that's a call. 5 people on her.
You know, they're clearly looking to double the ball now. Even that was a triple on the ball, but you have to keep control of your stick.
This is a really fun game to watch because that's going to be a goal by number 22, Ava Arcery, the midfielder heading to Stanford. This is her 6th goal of the game.
Wow, she is having quite a day, and she just holds the ball with such confidence. If you look at all this pressure on her, I mean, really, so much pressure, I will say there, right? She has some height, and she was able to lift her stick up, release from up top, and make a nice shot there. I am sure this is frustrating the Ward Melville Patriots.
The one thing that I'm seeing from Smithtown East is that every player knows their role. You know, we've had other goals, right? When they were face guarding Ava, there was other girls scoring. Jenna Mellinger. You had goals from Soto, right? Jenna Soto. So there really is other players that can score, but I think what's happening here is Ava showing why she's the top 10 player in her class. That's going to be a save for number 32, Ava Carrillo, the junior heading to VCU. And that's going to be a Ward Melville possession at 9:56.
I think the crowd wanted a charge there when those 2 defenders fell. All right.
And that's going to be a goal for Ward Melville. They respond quickly. Grace Balaka. She has her 4th goal of the game with that one.
Here we go looking at it. The Ward Melville Patriots coming fast down the field, catching Smithtown off guard with numbers up. Nice pass. And a shot right over the top of the goalie. I think that helps. As it was coming down in a fast break, the goalie is not set, and they were really able to get the ball around her before she was positioned.
Also, Smithtown East had a pretty long possession. They had about 5-6 minutes where the goalie wasn't seeing anything. So I agree with you. I think that's, you get her a little off guard, maybe a little cold. It's getting a little cold out here. This is an important draw. We're in a 3-goal game again. The Patriots are fighting for this every minute. They've switched up the draw again. MJ Timpanaro.
Yeah, she's who started us out, so I'm assuming that she is one of their stronger draw players, so they definitely need somebody here.
And that's going to be a draw by number 22, Ava Arcery.
Such an excellent job on that draw. She drew right to herself on that one.
I mean, this is a player that's going to go to Stanford. You're going to see on the field immediately. She is known for her draw controls. She has worked really, really hard to be able to place the ball. She uses her size well. I think going into this, you know that as a coach. I mean, everybody kind of knows who she is in her class. And she's a senior. She's going to play like a senior.
Yeah, she doesn't want her season to be over yet.
And she's an incredible player, and I think that she's playing it well. She's lost some draw controls, but I think she's being poised about it.
Absolutely. You need the Ward Melville Patriots now on defense to play clean and in control with good pressure. You know, they know that there's only 9 minutes left here. They know they need the ball. So it's very important that they play clean but aggressive.
Yeah, Smithtown East looks like they're gunning for it, and so does Ward Melville right now. I mean, we got 8 minutes and 30 seconds left. This is a lot of game left in girls lacrosse, especially with no shot clock.
You know, they have 8th grader here, Quinlan Hildebrand, on number 22. Applying that pressure. It is not easy to keep that pressure on somebody that is skilled with their stick like that.
Yeah, she's taking the hits though, and well, still, I mean, she's got to be tired.
And, you know, you could see the defense also is tired, applying that type of pressure and knowing that this player is so dangerous when she has the ball.
Now, this is also a time where a Smithtown East player, because the focus is so heavy on number 22, where they can really, ooh, that's going to be after the play. It looks like there's not going to be a call there, a yellow card call. Smithtown East is playing poised, though. They're not letting it get in their heads, and I think that that's really important for a semifinal game.
You know, there's something to say. You're coming into this game knowing that you are ranked number 6, and you're going up against the number 1 seed.
You have a 3-goal lead on the number 1 seed. You're 11-8. Everyone's on high alert on your team.
Absolutely. Clock stopped here. So looks like it's on number 23, the Yaroslav.
All right, Smithtown East is coming up with it again.
You see that ball went over this restraining line. The defender got the ball, and a midfielder came back so she can run over.
Very smart.
Very good communication, field awareness from that midfielder, Alexis Savage.
Another player, just great to see out there. That's going to be another goal for number 22, Ava Arsery. That is going to be her 7th goal of this game. The senior heading to Stanford.
I think she was surprised to see herself wide open there.
Well, I think right now the focus has shifted. You know, Ward Melville's really focused on getting the ball, whoever has it. It left Ava wide open, and she took the chance.
Did you see that shot?
Beautiful.
Really very, very powerful, very confident. I loved that the player up top had her head up and was scanning the field and was able to find her open player right in the 8 there. Such a critical area to have a player open, but
yes,
they are trying to get the ball.
And that assist was actually given by Alexis Savage, a player who is known for her unselfishness. She's really, really good at getting and threading that needle no matter where she is. And I think it really does show if you're going to pressure the ball, there's going to be someone on Smithtown East that's going to be able to get it to someone else.
Where are you guys going?
All right. Ward Melville's fighting hard here, like we said that they would. There's 6 minutes left, a little less. 12-8, Smithtown East in the lead. All right, it seems like the fans are calling a charge, but
fans may be right on this one. Oh no,
I don't think they
Ava
were.
thought it was.
She was fouled and then fell into the girl. The whistle was called before she went into the girl because the foul was already there. But you never know with these games what's going to be called or what's going to happen, right?
Those refs need to make sure those fans don't get in their head also.
Smithtown East still with possession here. Looks like the Ward Melville defense is working hard still, though. They want that ball. Let's see if they can come up with it. They have some very good back checks. Very good back checks, this defense.
Those are very hard to do legally. Coach over there wants a call.
You see, I can understand why Coach, Bree Claire is maybe a little frustrated. There's been some bumps and bruises. They're definitely going to be a little banged up after this game.
I think as a coach, you also know when you're in a 12-8 game with 4 minutes left that things can tend to get chippy, and you want to make sure that your players are safe and they're making good, smart decisions to keep the game as clean as it can be.
Definitely. Smithtown East is really showing off their stick skills here, moving that ball fast, eyes open, looking for the open player. You definitely want to get away from that restraining line for sure.
I mean, it is not easy to pass the ball around with this type of pressure.
So it's really important to note, here in varsity girls lacrosse, there is no shot clock. The women's game, you're not allowed to stall. It's a 90-second shot clock in college. And I think Ward Melville just needs to try to get this ball, lock off the adjacents, and really apply pressure on ball.
Absolutely. I would imagine that Smithtown's coach right now is discussing the stall, making sure that her players know, and then the Ward Melville Patriots coach right now, Stephanie Paragala, talking about how to break the stall. There's nothing more frustrating for a team when a team is stalling against you.
Yeah, we're 12-8, Smithtown East, the number 6 seed in Class A against number 1 seed Ward Melville. 4 minutes and 14 seconds. Now listen, Jess, this is a 4-goal game, but me and you both know that 4 minutes, if they get possession soon, they still have a chance. But they basically need to get possession within the next 30 seconds in order to be able to get it to a tie game.
Absolutely. I would say this draw control is probably one of the most important draw controls of the game right now. We know that if Smithtown wins this, they are going to slow it down.
Definitely. I mean, this has been an exciting game. Both teams have just played so amazingly. We have 4 minutes left to go. We're coming back off of this timeout. Smithtown East with possession. Very, very smart timeout by Coach Brie Claire. She's really showing her experience here. She was in the county championship game 2 years ago. She has been part of the game of lacrosse for many, many years. She's won 2 national championships at Long Island University at LIU Post back in 2013 and 2014. She knows the intensity and pressure. She just gave her team the ability to take a breath and 4 minutes left to stall the game.
Absolutely, and here we go. I was saying that there was a draw control, but actually they have possession already, so you know that they are going to be applying the pressure, looking to the double, and moving this ball.
Oh yeah, she totally saved that timeout to give them a break and a breath.
You can see right there, they had a pretty open lane here. I would imagine that the coach is telling their players only to go to goal if it is a wide open shot. A lot of pressure on number 22.
I mean, we're definitely expecting it, right? I mean, she gets that ball, they're on her like bees.
Yeah, this is a tough place to be for the Ward Melville Patriots.
Now we know they're stalling. She did not go to goal on that 8-meter, which means that Smithtown East is in a stall. There is no shot clock. They have to hold this possession for another 3 minutes. Ward Melville has to get this ball. They are going to be aggressive. They are going to work for every chance they get to get this ball.
You'll see how defense now, you have one person locking on the ball. They're going to look to double. This is such a hard place for a team to be in, but they need to stay strong and solid. A turnover can happen at any point. But the faster the attack moves the ball, the harder it is for the double to close in.
All right, that's going to be a whistle. We're at running clock now.
You know the players are starting to understand how the place that they're in right now, but it's so important that you do not give up. So much can happen in a short period of time in the game of lacrosse.
Definitely. I mean, we watched UNC win a national championship within 3 minutes of a game just last year, and anything can happen in playoffs. You know, I think it's fair to say that the refs are making good calls. I mean, you cannot, you know, you have to get the ball, but you have to have body positioning correct. Smithtown East is really showing off their skill with the passing. They're moving, and they have speed. I mean, you have Alexis Savage out there, Nora Kelly, you have Ava Arsery, they're Jenna Mellinger. They're really showcasing.
I think that's her second card.
That is going to be a yellow card for Ward Melville. Smithtown East is going to be a man up here, and Ward Melville will play down for the remainder of the game, being that it's 1 minute and 34 seconds left. All right, it's getting intense. Smithtown East is going to save that ball. They're going to stay wide. Nora Kelly with the ball, showcasing her speed. A defender turned midfielder for this game. Number 1, Jenna Mellinger with the ball.
I think it's really important for Ward Melville to keep control, be smart, classy here at the end. It is really hard when you know that you are down by 4
With 1 minute left.
With 1 minute left.
All right, it's just intensity here. I mean, really right now, even as a commentator, you're just hoping the game stays safe. You know, obviously very hard to be down with 4 goals with a minute left. I mean, you're less than a minute left here.
Absolutely, and there's so much emotion on both sides, especially for the Ward Melville Patriots as the clock is kind of ticking down. You want to make sure that you finish the game with a lot of class, a lot of integrity, even though your emotions could possibly be getting the best of you right now.
And we have 37 seconds left. Smithtown East with the ball. That's going to be a skip pass almost. Nora Kelly with possession at X. Alexa Savage, number 18 with the ball, goes back to Ava Arcery. And we're at X again with Jenna Soto. 15 seconds left in this game. Smithtown East with a 4-goal lead. Ward Melville giving it everything they have to the last whistle. That's 5 seconds left.
What a game.
And that is going to be game. Smithtown East, the Class A semifinal winner, beats the number 1 seed, Ward Melville. And they run to their goalie, number 43, Grace McDonald, which I dare to say was the player of this game.
Absolutely. Wow. She really showed up right away, made 4 huge saves right in the start.
I mean, that was just an amazing poised game. You know, I do think that Ward Melville really did show up in spurts. It was just a little bit too late once they gained that momentum.
You know, Smithtown being the number 6 seed, coming up against the number 1 seed. You know, it's anybody's game in the playoffs.
Definitely. It's like Denver beating UNC, right? The defending national champions.
You know, they have that saying, it's anybody's game on any given day in the playoffs. So you can see number 43, Grace McDonald, going to Slippery Rock, a 2024 goalie. She's feeling really good right now.
Oh, that was a great moment by her coaches giving her a hug. You know, I think this Smithtown East team really showed that they stuck together. And they really played well together. They didn't seem to care who scored when they scored. Ward Melville really sticking it out together, fighting to the last whistle. And that is going to be Smithtown East as your semifinal winner for the Class A. They are going to be headed to the Class A County Championship. Smithtown East 12, Ward Melville 8 in the Orlin Cohen Game of the Week. What a game it was. It was an exciting, amazing game. It was presented to you by T&D Sports Video. This is Vanessa Windsor and Jessica Scott signing off. Good luck to Smithtown East in the Class A County Championship.